Speaking of planes, remember Drew and Catherine and I were racing. We fell asleep and didn't hear 3 names we didn't hear announced trying to get here one weekend.
We didn't hear our flight, yeah,
and we missed it.
It's not an easy town.
You missed
It's not an easy town to get in and out of.
We missed it. 3 of us together missed it. All 3 of us. And we're all sitting there together.
They were doing the O.J. Simpson through the airport.
Sweat. It was awful.
And I remember running through Atlanta in the morning, so exhausted because no one sleeps on the red eye, and I'm carrying both of their bags.
Yeah, he's way up, and Catherine just gave up. She's like, forget about it.
Trying to be as chivalrous as possible. Like, I've got all your bags.
And then
Everyone's dead sprint, and we missed our plane.
For the pilot, you were sitting in the middle, on the floor, in the middle of the aisle, just like talking.
With your sunglasses on the plane, because you have an eye problem.
Pinstripe pants.
Wait, what? He wore sunglasses on the plane, and I was like, why are you wearing sunglasses? It's not even sunny. And he's like, I have an eye thing.
It was sunny.
Oh, boy. This is not going to be a good relationship, I'll tell you that. Yikes.
Having all of you here for 1 second, I can tell you that my brother texted me after 5:04, which, you know, for the people watching, 5:04 is the 4th episode of season 5. And he just wanted me to send along compliments to everybody involved with this show for getting it right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's, my brother is not one to say too much, so that meant a lot.
Nice compliment.
Yeah. So,
No,
but you both had a lot.
I really honestly think the All-Star was again Terry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he was so good. Oh, my God.
They just destroyed it.
But you did it, you're being very humble.
No,
you did a great
I'm
job yourself.
telling you, like, watching him deliver that kind of performance, it was so authentic and so beautiful, and it was inspiring. I mean, it was incredible.
You take that. You take that.
Yeah, you own it, because honestly...
Let's all go over and hug Terry. Come on.
You take that compliment.
I don't care. This is me walking around the table now.
Feel that love. Feel that love.
Oh my God, I cut my wrist on his nipple.
Yeah, that's not love you're feeling, Terry.
Don't feel that.
So quickly.
It is such an important story for everybody around the world in any type of military situation to understand the sacrifice that they're giving. And y'all's performance was spot on. Every time that I see it, you know, just the personal thing of seeing anybody cry for me, but getting farther than that, these kids, I mean, you didn't just do justice. I mean, you broke the doors wide open for everybody to see what it is. And I mean, that's, I think, one of the biggest thing. The story that we have is that we got to show was pretty powerful.
And I think it's not a coincidence that that's also the highest rated episode we've ever had.
Absolutely.
Because it is the most authentic and the most powerful, and this is a story that nobody wants to tell, but people need to realize what kind of sacrifices everyone is making on a daily basis for us to be able to do what we do.
When I read this episode, I had so many different emotions going on. Because first of all, I was just thinking like, I'm gonna miss Bubba.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I go nowhere.
And we do.
And we
I'm gonna miss Bubba so much because of our love for you. There's the characters mourning the loss of Jeremy, and then there's the actors mourning the loss of one of their castmates. Like the two kind of went hand in hand. Drew saw me. I came out of my room, and I was like, "It's good, dude." I was like, "It's really good." And when I read it, I said, "This is our best episode." Yeah. And Drew was like, "Really?" I said, "Yes, sir."
And Drew was like, all right, I'll read it. If I have to.
Fine. Fine.
Fine, okay. Do you have a copy? Because I already recycled mine. I think I've talked to Kim about this, but we had gotten cast first as the wives, and then when they were testing for Trevor, they had me come in to test with Drew and the other guy testing for the part. So I think that chemistry was like very well documented and very well observed and recorded in those chemistry reads. I mean, that's what they're called, you know. So I mean, I think that was something that they managed to find.
What do you guys do in between takes? Like, how do you pass time when you're on the set?
Drew tries to make out. The hump bar is also a death trap. You can't get in and out of here. What are you doing? What are you doing right now? What are you doing?
We're showing the audience that we can move the bar if we want to. This is how we do it.
Brian started directing, and now he just can't.
Yeah, let's talk about that,
That's the only
guys.
time he's ever told me. He said one day, because he doesn't give me that. That's how you're going to do it, like he does to everybody else. He doesn't do that. So,
Let's be honest. What would happen if he gave you that line?
It would be hilarious.
it would be funny.
Oh, I would love
Talk about season 6.
Great way to wrap.
That's a good one.
What do we talk
So
about?
much fun. We're actually still like each other.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean we're still telling good stories. We still have good stories. We are the only group of military couples that are still on the same post after this many years. In reality, they all transfer much earlier than
Season
this.
6 is a dream sequence in which we all dream that we can still stay
We can
there
still stay,
together,
but
alive.
we're actually in Fort Bliss,
and
Fort Hood,
we all
Fort
look like Patrick
Stewart.
Duffy.
Got Jeremy can come back.
Sniping each other.
I say we go prequel, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Picking up lives,
Army Wives Origins,
origins.
Army Wives Origins.
See where Dr. Burton went to school?
Chicago. I went to
Oh,
Northwestern.
that would be fun.
Didn't Tanya Blanks? She started to get that information a couple years ago.
We could just do like
Yeah,
an
she was
episode or two.
Would I get to
wanted to
wear a
end like
nice,
the
like,
book.
sort of fro?
Yeah, that's what I would like. I would like us to end
Like the book?
like the
If
book.
we ended like the book,
If we ended like the book,
would be
I'm the
television
only
history.
one alive.
It would be one of the greatest.
television history.
It would make TV history. It would be one of the greatest things ever. Like
Why?
killing off almost every single one of your main characters.
So, good night,
You guys
everybody.
just be
See ya.
ghosts and
I got a thing.
That was so nice.
Hey, no,
Oh, that was a nice dinner.
It was a good dinner. It was good times, good people.
Cheers.
Water's empty. Cheers.
Cheers, y'all.